Breast cancer is now the most common type of cancer in the world. It actually surpassed lung cancer for the first time back in 2020. But the good news is the earlier that it's diagnosed, the better chance there is for survival and for treating it. And here to talk a little bit more about the importance of getting regular screenings is Dr. David Foresberg. You are the founder of Mosacic Breast Imaging Center. First of all, tell us a little bit about your background, your passion for this line of work, and why you founded Mosacic.
Thanks, Riot. Appreciate the opportunity to be here. I'm always passionate to talk about breast cancer. I'm a radiologist. I've been in the community for decades, and I started Mosacic Breast Imaging to provide a comfortable place for women to go to get their screening and to have no waiting involved, to get scheduled quickly, to be seen quickly, and to get their results quickly.
And you felt like there's a need for that type of thing here in East Tennessee?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
I think some women have trouble getting in to get mammograms, and I think some women wait a week or two to get their results. And I wanted women to be seen quickly because there's a lot of anxiety associated with breast cancer and screening mammograms. So
Right.
I wanted to provide that service.
Okay, and so tell us a little bit about the services that you do provide. What can women expect if they do make an appointment?
We provide screening and diagnostic mammograms. We do ultrasounds and we do biopsies, stereotactic and ultrasound-guided breast biopsies. And we'll also provide MRI services. So a full complement of imaging for breast cancer.
And you want this to be accessible to everybody, so mammograms are something that are free and available to anybody in Tennessee. Can you talk more about that?
Every health care plan covers screening mammograms, and you don't need a doctor's order to get one. You can just call up and make an appointment. And women who don't have insurance or who may not be able to afford one, there's always a way. Tennessee Breast and Cervical Program provides funds for it, and most offices in town will see someone regardless of their ability to pay.
Yeah, and this right here is a photo of you and your team. Oh, it just disappeared, but you all are a very intimate, small team. You just started in November, right?
We just started up. We've been doing this for decades, everyone on my team, but we just opened our doors at the end of November.
And take a look at that. It is a beautiful facility. You wanted to make this a pleasant experience because, like you said, it can be stress-inducing.
It can be stress-inducing, so we wanted a comfortable place. A shout-out to my wife, Susan, to Mary Lee and Shannon at G&G Interiors. They did a phenomenal job, and the team is just sharp, technically very proficient, and very kind.
Right. So let's go over maybe some of the risk factors associated with breast cancer and what, if anything, can be done to decrease that risk.
The greatest risk is being female and getting older. Breast cancer increases with increasing age. Nothing you can do about that other than to get your screening mammogram. Exercise helps decrease the risk of breast cancer. Drinking moderately or not at all decreases your risk of breast cancer. Not being overweight. Obesity is associated with an increased risk of breast cancer. And then, like I said, getting your annual mammogram will decrease your risk of dying from breast cancer.
Okay, so who should be getting these screenings? How often? You mentioned annually. And also, how early can you start? I mean, we've always heard you should wait until you're 40. Do you have to wait until you're 40? Can you start earlier than that?
You can get a baseline mammogram at 35 to 40. The formal recommendation by the imaging experts in this country, the American College of Radiology, is starting at 40 every single year thereafter. And the data is compelling and supports that. It decreases mortality by 41%. So that's the formal recommendation. Women who are at higher risk, perhaps African American women and women with a very strong family history, should get their mammograms earlier, perhaps even as early as 30.
Okay, good to know. This was so informative. Thank you so much for being here with us. For those who are wanting to find you in your facility, tell us where you're located and how people can find you.
Dowell Springs neighborhood, mosacibreastimaging.com, or just Google Mosacic Breast, you'll find us.
Okay.
But please get your mammogram.
Yes, please do. Dr. Foresberg, thank you so much for being here. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
Thank you.